Stronger With You is a line by Emporio Armani, and there are a number of flankers in this line. There's Intensely, there's Sandalwood, there's Tobacco, there's Oud, and there's this one, Absolutely. Now, the reason I've chose this is it's my favourite in the line, obviously, but also because it's been out quite some time, you can now get it at a great price. I'm going to jumble things up a bit here. The price for this is a 100ml bottle, and the best I've found it currently on the fragrance shop, there's other sites available obviously, you can get 100 mils of this for around the £70 mark. So that's 70 pence a milliliter, which is great. And if you want 50ml, it's around £48, so that's less than £1 a milliliter, which I think's really good, especially because of the price of fragrance these days, including designer fragrances. So yes, price point, great. So this is a pickup which you could blind buy and not lose a fortune, but I always recommend you get in them department stores, Selfridges, Debenhams and them kind of things, get your nose on it, tell them that Higher Sense has sent you, and they will lather you up with this fragrance and you can see if it's for you. Now, it's certainly for me. Absolutely. Now, the reason why I prefer this one over Intensely, they all share the Stronger With You DNA, yes. Intensely, I feel, is for the club 1830s. It's more for the younger demographic. It's a lot like Versace Eros compared to Versace Flame, or, heaven forbid I mention this, Sauvage compared to Sauvage Elixir. They're the more youthful, they project a bit stronger, they're a bit louder, they're a lot sweeter. Whereas this, for me, I prefer this, being the mature gentleman that I am. I know it's hard to believe, but I am over 40 now.
Great Scott!
But this just appeals to me that bit more. I want something which is a bit more balanced, a bit more well-rounded, has a little bit more interest to it. Yes, I want it to smell great, but for me, I look for the more beautiful scent. A little strong fragrance. There you go. That's how strong this is. This is Stronger With You. Crikey. Anyway. Yes. So it's still a strong fragrance and it still packs a punch, but it's not as sweet and sickly and in your face as Intensely. So let's have a look at these notes. In the top, you've got rum, LME and bergamot. Then in the mid, you've got lavender and Davana. And then down in the base, you've got vanilla, chestnut, cedar and patchouli. And I know what you're all asking, what do you get off the top? Well, for me, you get the little warm boozy bit of rum. That's there. You also get the chestnut, which is quite apparent. It's warm, it's sweet, and it's woody. You get a bit of vanilla, some nice sweetnesses there as well, and you get a little bit of wood. The cedar is very apparent in this. So off the top, that's what I get. Now, bergamot, it always seems to be the top note of every fragrance. I don't get any bergamot here. I mean, hey, if it's a quick little zip and zing just to lighten it up and lift it, fine. But you won't be getting any bergamot in here. The LME, it's kind of it's supposed to be a fresh green, slightly spicy note. There is some greenness in here. The LME and the Davana gives it a little bit of sharpness, a little bit of greenness in here, but it's not overly predominant. The lavender, that adds a nice, round, clean feel to this fragrance, which is nice. It adds a little bit of maturity to the fragrance, not old woman vibes. And then down in the base, there's some patchouli, some earthy notes, which you get later on. It carries the fragrance through the life. And you get the vanilla as well. It's nice and sweet. So for me, a little bit of warm, boozy rum, a little bit of greenness. There's some chestnut and cedar in there, some nice woody notes, and a bit of sweetness. But the thing about this fragrance is it's very well balanced. Is it linear? Yes. Does it carry the Stronger With You DNA? Of course it does. But for me, when you put these notes together, it gives you a nice, warm, sweet, gourmand-like, but mature leaning scent. The vanilla's there, the warmth and the maturity from the rum, a little bit of alcohol sparkle in there. You've got the woods that come through and carry the fragrance. The sweetness from the chestnut, which is probably the most predominant note, gives it a gourmand edge and differentiates it from others in the line. Then you've got some greenness from the Davana and the LME and some lavender to give a nice clean feel. But for me, the blend's very good. It's round, it's smooth, and the overall package is really good, especially at today's prices. So let's have a look at the performance. Now for me, this projects quite well for a couple of hours. I would say somewhere around the 2.25 feet area. It projects well, it's quite strong and it's quite thick, which is great. After the 2 hour mark, yes, it pulls a bit closer, but it's still very detectable. Now the longevity for me, performance on my skin's decent. I would say you're going to get 6 or 7 hours of performance out of this on around 4 or 5 sprays. It's a decent performer, bordering on a good performer. Seasons for this, unsurprisingly, I would say autumn and winter. You could wear it in the spring at the lower temperatures, that's fine, but for me, I would be wearing it right about now, the autumn and the winter. The colder, the better. I would say that this is a warm, inviting, it is a sexy fragrance there. So yeah, if you've got a loved one, a partner, I think they'll appreciate this, especially on warm, cozy nights. That leads me in nicely to wear Stronger With You. Absolutely. I think date nights, perfect. You can wear it on day socials, but this leans more towards the night because of the gourmand, slightly more intimate, sexy profile. If you're spending a night in with your loved one, then great. This is absolutely perfect. There's a kind of snuggle up or cuddle up scent. This is great. It's not overpowering, but it's a beautiful scent. And this is another reason why I selected it. It's a beautiful scent. It's a nice, sweet, comforting, warming scent. There's a lot of positivity in here, and this is a mood-enhancing kind of fragrance, not only for yourself, but for your partner. So day socials, evening socials, close proximity, date night. I would say that this is a warm, inviting, it is a sexy fragrance there. So yeah, if you've got a loved one, a partner, I think they'll appreciate this, especially on warm, cozy nights. Have you subscribed to Higher Sense? Absolutely. But if you haven't, then click subscribe. Put your comments down below. Have you got any of the other Stronger With You line? Let us know what you've got and what your preference is. But for me, absolutely is number one. So in conclusion, Stronger With You, absolutely. I think it's the pick of the line. It's been out a good number of years, and like I've mentioned, you can get it at a great competitive price. Now, fragrance prices are going up, and note profiles, unfortunately, seem to be going down because the more expensive ingredients are getting missed off. But if you want a solid all-rounder, good performance, it projects, it lasts, the note profile's great, it's beautiful, it's well blended, and it's not too much in your face, this sexy scent could well be the one for you. So get your nose on it. Get down in the comments, let us know, do you have it? Have you tried it? What do you think of it? Compared to the other Stronger With Yous in the line, what do you think? But for me, certainly at the price, this seems a no-brainer. Should you purchase this fragrance? You've guessed it, absolutely. And I'll see you in the next one.